Here's the visual. Today's day 32 of the playoffs. The Cavs have had plenty of time off. They've been off for 24 of those 32 days. They will have been off for 9 full days since the end of the conference semis to the start of the conference finals. There are a lot of days that they've not had to be out playing in a basketball game. Chauncey, is this idea of too much rest for the Cavs, is that real or is that fake news?
I think it's real. I really do. I could just speak for my experience when I played on a lot of long playoff series, playoff runs. I didn't like a lot of rest days, especially when the team was playing well. I'd rather play every other day just to kind of keep that rhythm. Sometimes when you don't play as much, it's tough to assimilate a game in practice. No matter how hard you play, no matter how much stuff the second team talks to you, it doesn't matter. You can't assimilate a real game in practice. And sitting out so long, it disrupts your rhythm. Not only personally as a player, but as a team, too. We've seen it a little bit in Game 1 with the Warriors. So I didn't like a lot of rest days unless I was banged up and hurt.
Mr. Big Shot, but your best player wasn't in his 14th year leading the team.
Well, the funny thing about that, Jalen, you heard him on the tape when Coach Lou asked him how did he feel. I don't know if you heard, he said, I feel worse when I don't play. So he likes to play, too.
I know one thing, when LeBron James does get rest, which he's been getting throughout these playoffs, he's been dominant. And this is the best we've seen him, career highs in rebounds and assists. So now that rest allows him to compete defensively. That's where the shift happened for LeBron James. During the regular season, he's not given the type of effort on each possession that we're seeing in the playoffs because he understands that they go and take care of business like they did in the first couple of rounds. Then he can rest. And that's what I applaud, their approach. But it's good for LeBron James to get all the rest he can.
Can I take a little shot at Cleveland?
Sure.
They spent all year trying to rest. Now they got the rest. A little shot.
Not too bad.
I agree with Jalen, man. I mean, LeBron seems like he just surges after the rest, and that is the 14th season thing. He may need a little bit more of that. Draymond Green said something interesting to us after Game 1. He said he was winded. And he said the other guys might not admit it, but they were winded too, some of them. And they were early. The question is, how long does it take them? And so I want to ask you guys, when you were rusty and you had a layoff before, when you were at the Pacers and those Detroit teams that went to the championship, a half, a game, a day and a half, how long are we talking?
I know for me, it took at least 2 or 3 quarters to really get back up to game speed, game intensity, because there's nothing like a basketball game, in particular a playoff game. When teams have you scouted, you can't surprise anybody. They know exactly where you run to on a play. It takes extra effort and extra energy to be able to get where you want to go.
Absolutely. It's about your cardio. You can't really assimilate what you're going to do in practice and on the treadmill versus how you need to perform when the game starts.